So today we're going to have some uncomfortable truth conversation about being rich, being wealthy, and just the general sentiment of building wealth, right? And even though I'm not all the way at the pinnacle of my wealth building journey, I've learned a thing or two on the climb up on the journey so far. So today I want to share that with you. My name is Adrian. This is Always Talk Money. As you know, I make videos talking about personal finance, wealth building, and anything else to help you, my friends and family, level up financially. If that sounds good to you, please go ahead, like the video, as well as subscribe to the channel, become part of the family. We make new videos, as I said, every single week. But without further ado, let's get into the video. Now, if you've been online, there's a growing sentiment, there's a growing belief that most rich people have had handouts. Most rich people have a leg up. Most rich people come from old money or an inheritance and so on and so forth. But the truth of the matter is 80% of millionaires are first-time millionaires. You did not hear that wrong. That is an actual fact. Studies have been done on this several different times, and you can look it up yourself. You don't have to take my word for it. But what does that mean? If 80% of millionaires are first-time millionaires, then that dispels the rumors that, oh, you are a trust fund baby, oh, you got lucky, you have some rich uncle backing everything, every business that you do, and so on and so forth. And while that may be true, it's only true for a minority of people. And how do you take that information? It means that oftentimes a lot of people don't reach to wealth status because they simply believe the lie that only certain people can be rich. And the fact of the matter is, the numbers prove it, that pretty much anyone can build wealth if they have the right tools, if they change their mindset, if they understand that 80% of millionaires came from the dirt, came from where you are. Maybe that can be some inspiration to you rather than thinking, oh, it's some elitist club, millionaire club that you are not invited to because you come from humble beginnings. Now, going in deeper into the wealth creation can be for anyone. It means that to be able to compete in the wealth building game, you have to find your unfair advantage. And that could be in anything. A lot of people's unfair advantage is that they're athletic and they're good at sports. Some people can sing, some people can dance, some people are really good YouTubers, some people are really great writers. Whatever it is, there's so many avenues, there's so many unfair advantages that you can take in terms of your wealth building vehicle. Now, you might ask, Adrian, how do I find my unfair advantage? How do I know that what my unfair advantage is going to be valuable enough to build wealth? First, let me answer this. A good way to find your unfair advantage is to look at the things in your life, especially since you were a kid, that you've always been good at. And you've been so good at it that you think that it's not special. That's what you know is your unfair advantage. Maybe you're really good at speaking. Maybe you're really good at chess. Maybe you're really good at math. But it came so easy and so natural to you, you start to think it's not special because a lot of people have these unfair advantages or these talents, but they don't think they're special because it comes so easy to them. But on the outside looking in, I promise you, people are looking at you and be like, man, Johnny is really good at chess. He's like a savant. You hear that word, savant. It means that you have such an unfair advantage that other people cannot even fathom how you are such a genius in this area of your life. So that's how you find your unfair advantage. Now, it's going to take different skills to turn your unfair advantage into actual dollars and money. Can you do it by teaching people how to use their unfair advantage? Can you do it by entertaining people with your unfair advantage? It's so many different ways, but that's something that you will have to figure out. And once you tap into your unfair advantage and the wealth starts to come, there's this utter truth about wealth creation that I want you to understand. Being rich does not make you evil. Money is neither good or bad. Money is neutral. So when you get money, it's just going to show the world more of what you are. You're going to have access to different resources to be able to pursue your dreams, your goals, your passions, and so on and so forth. So character is more important than money, but money is not going to make you evil. And sometimes you will see this stuff again on the internet. The internet can be a great place to learn, a great place to fellowship and communicate, get mentors, but it can also be so toxic, so negative, so draining and affect your mental health. So you have to protect the spaces that you spend time on the internet. But understand that getting money, once you get to the pinnacle, is not going to make you evil. If you're a good person, you will just be a good person with money. If you're a bad person, you'll be a bad person with money. The next point I want to make about wealth creation, and it's a point that I got from watching Myron Golden, and he says, all work works. What does that mean? It means that while you're on this journey, while you're on the journey of building wealth, you sometimes will go a long time without seeing any results, because what you're doing is really planting seeds. But if you know anything about gardening, seeds start to grow roots from underground before you see anything break through and come to fruition. And that's the same how it works with wealth creation. Oftentimes through entrepreneurship, and as someone who has been an entrepreneur for a number of years with different types of businesses, I understand that a lot of times you're doing the dirty work, you're doing the hidden work, the shadow work, and you see no results. But what you're really doing is you're working on yourself. Entrepreneurship, I believe, is the greatest form of personal development, because as an entrepreneur, you have so many hats that you're wearing. You're a manager, you're a product designer, you're a marketer, you're the face of the company, you're the copywriter a lot of times, and you are the one doing the work for the customer. So you have to develop all these skills along the way when your company is small, when you cannot afford to hire people out. So that is internal work that is going on you. So if you are in your entrepreneurial journey and you're 2 months in, 3 months in, 2 years in, 3 years in, and you see little to no profit, don't worry. The work is working on you. It's making you more resilient. It's making you more steadfast. It's giving you more confidence, because the little hurdles that you overcome will prepare you for the bigger hurdles in the future. Entrepreneurship is very hard. It's a challenge. Most people aren't cut out for it. But if you understand that all work works, every single day that you are out there working on your dream, working on your entrepreneurial ventures, even if they're not paying you any money, they're working on you in terms of personal development. Now, I've mentioned the internet a lot in this video so far, and this is one of the greatest things and the greatest truths about building wealth that a lot of people don't realize because of the internet. And that is, wealth building is oftentimes very boring. You just have to keep repeating the same simple processes over and over and over again until you get your big break, until it starts to compound in a way that is in your favor. But internet will tell you that wealth building is all about Lamborghinis, it's all about bikini clad girls, it's all about yachts, it's all about expensive vacations. And yes, that is a part of it, but 99% of it is just the shadow work, as I said before. 99% of it is just very boring. You have to answer emails, you have to respond to customers, you have to make sure you're staying up on product and product design and staying up with your important clients. You have to answer calls in the middle of the night. All these things. Wealth building is not something that you have overnight and then tomorrow morning you have the Lamborghini, the Rolls Royces, the Bentleys. A lot of those people, number one, are faking it. And number two, the real legitimate people that do live that lifestyle, oftentimes they've been in business for decades, right? They've put in the time. That's why a lot of times when you look on the median income, the older you get, the more money you tend to make, because you have to build that runway, right? You can't just jump up like that. You have to gradually, and you just keep getting better and better and better. And your work compounds, your knowledge compounds, your skills compounds, and most importantly, your wealth compounds. But understand that wealth building is oftentimes very boring. And to piggyback right into my next point about wealth building being very boring is that in wealth building, especially in entrepreneurship, you have to be a servant. You have to have a servant mindset. You don't sit around and just get cappuccinos and get lattes and have girls on your lap. As I said, you have to be a servant. The people that work for you, you are serving them as a CEO. You have to lead by example. You have to lead by example by coming into the office early, by working late, by showing them your dedication to the company and to your craft, to getting better, because you have to serve them to build the company so that they can get a paycheck to feed their families. You have to serve your customers. I know in business they say the customer is always right. And while it's not necessarily true, you have to always have a professional mindset. If a customer complains about a product that you have, then you have to know that you have to solve that. One bad review to your company goes way farther than 10 great reviews. And that's just the name of the game. So you have to understand, to build wealth, especially in business, entrepreneurship, or even if you have a 9 to 5 job, you have to have a servant mindset. When you go into that company and you get that big paycheck, you're the boss, you're the executive, you're the manager, you're the CEO, or whether you're on the floor, you have to serve your customers, you have to serve your fellow coworkers, you have to serve your managers, you have to serve your CEO. Everything is about service. The best servants are the people who actually get rich, because how you get money from other people in an ethical and good and legal way is to serve them. When I make these videos, I am of service to you. I serve you guys. And in return, I will be compensated. But if I don't have that servant mindset to know that I have to show up every single day and make the best videos that I possibly can with my ability to serve you guys, then I will get nowhere in my wealth building journey. Because truth be told, this is a part of one of my businesses, right? Doing these YouTube videos, the links in my description, my website. All of this is a business, but I have to have a servant mindset. And I like serving people. I like talking to you guys in the comments. I like making the videos that you appreciate. I like bringing the value to you. And that's how you get ahead when you're talking about wealth. Now, the final thing I want to say when you're on your wealth building journey, and it's a hard truth with wealth, is that you're going to have to let go of some people on the way up. There's going to be people who are going to be destructive, who are going to be toxic, who are going to try to hold you back, because the vision that they have of you, if you become bigger than that vision, then a lot of people don't like that, because it says that you're showing them up. It says that while they're sitting on the couch, you are dedicated to your wealth building vision. That makes them feel bad. That makes them jealous. So they will attack you. They will say, you've changed. They will say, you don't hang out anymore. They will say, oh, why you stop drinking? Why you stop smoking? Oh, why are you going to the gym all the time? You're just some gym bro. You're so obsessed with yourself. But you're not really obsessed. You're just trying to be a better person so that you can serve, and in return, you can get wealth. And a lot of people doesn't have that servant mindset, that wealth building mindset, that positive money mindset to know that you can be great, right? Because as I told you in the first point, 80% of millionaires are first-time millionaires, but the people who are going to try to hold you back are going to be the people that say, you know what, that's a trust fund baby. He's not good at what he does. That's why he's rich. He won the lotto. He got lucky. He got his daddy and his mommy giving him money. But you know the truth. You know how to actually build wealth because you're getting up every single day and doing the work and being a good servant. My name is Adrian. I hope this video was good to you. Please go ahead, like the video, subscribe, become part of the family. Until next time, guys, I appreciate you. Peace.